It may be hard to remember, but the president used to be known really for just one thing.
Fire, 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 fire.
Which makes it all the more interesting that it's the very thing he's now throwing the Constitution out the window to try and stop. Let's talk about how on this edition of the Unpopulist's Executive Watch Abuse of the Week. On Monday, Donald Trump signed a new executive order directing the DOJ to investigate and prosecute
flag burning. All over the country, they're burning flags.
First of all, no they aren't. And second, even if they were, it would be constitutionally protected to do so. In 1989, Gregory Lee Johnson, who had been arrested in Dallas, Texas for burning a flag outside the Republican National Convention, got his case appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court, who ruled that flag burning was constitutionally protected political speech. This was well in line with what Justice Thurgood Marshall had previously said in 1972. Government has no power to restrict expression because of its message, ideas, subject matter, or content. Any laws limiting expression, with a few very small exceptions, had to be content neutral. Well, as he is wont to do, Trump's new tactic is to tie the act of flag burning specifically to one of those few legal loopholes that allows the government to limit speech based on content.
When you burn the American flag, it incites riots at levels that we've never seen before. People go crazy.
Trump thinks the American people are like a bull seeing a matador swishing a red cloak, or Edward Cullen smelling Bella's B.O.
It's like a drug to me.
In practice, though, it's a tough, even impossible standard that likely won't work in every case it's applied. At least not as Trump's EO claims it will. And to understand how, we need look no further than across the street just a few hours later, when a man who identified himself as a 20-year Army veteran was arrested in Lafayette Park outside the White House for burning an American flag. Well, that's also not entirely accurate. He wasn't actually arrested for burning the flag. He was detained by the Secret Service and turned over to the U.S. Park Police, who cited him under a statute prohibiting any fire in public parks. But these details likely won't stop Trump from claiming victory. He does this all the time. Boast about something he's going to do, attempt it, and then pivot to something else before people realize he failed to accomplish it. That is, unless a much more friendly SCOTUS decides to buck precedent yet again and throw him another bone, which Vice President J.D. Vance hinted is exactly what they want. That's your Executive Watch Abuse of the Week. To view the full archive of abuses of the presidential office, subscribe for free at theunpopulist.net.